I'm making a Superhuman style game, and in this video, you'll see how I got from this to this in only a month's time. I've also implemented 3 game-changing features that greatly improve the play and feel of my game. So sit back, relax, and let me tell you all about the absolute agony I went through this month. It was about 1 month ago when I posted the first devlog. After I've posted the video, I came back to my game, I took a good look at it, and I thought, this looks like total ass. But how could that be? What was making my game look like pee-pee and poo-poo? Was it the awful looking prototype level? Or was it caused by the stiff player animations? Perhaps it was caused by the ugly looking shoot particle effects and lack of speed effects? I thought and thought, I couldn't figure it. It was all of them. All of those things made my game look like the cacas and wee-wees had become. So, to start by changing things up, I made a better prototype level. Did I say better prototype level? I mean Alpha Sigma Mil type level. Check this out. When I first made this level, I immediately felt the ultimate potential of this game. This was never supposed to be a linear type game. No, this game has to have a strong sense and feel of exploration. And that's what this level made me realize. One of the key things that make this level really fun was figuring out a faster route to the end. This also gave great potential for replayability, as players now had an incentive to replay a level over again and find a faster route to the end. As a game developer though, the worst thing you can do is come to quick conclusions. And because I don't want this game to fail like the recent Skull Island Rise of Kong, I started prototyping with a completely different level style. Enter the battle domain. No wait. That sounds totally lame. How about thunder? Oh man, this prototype has it all. An adrenaline-inducing battle domain, versatile environment, sick enemies that spawn in each round, multiplying. What more could you possibly want? It sucked ass. Even more so than the level that started this whole ordeal. Again, because like I just said, one of the things that make this game feel great is exploration. There is no exploration in an arena fighting game. And I can already hear you say, but Wait, how do I pronounce my YouTube name again? If you hate it so much, then why did you make it in the first place? And to that I say, combat is a pretty powerful thing in my video game, so I just wanted to make sure that an arena wouldn't work before I completely removed it from the idea board. So with the level structure flushed out, I did the next logical thing. I completely deleted the player movement. Wait, what? Okay, I know it sounds ridiculous to delete a big portion of work like the entire player movement script, but let me elaborate for a sec. In fact, one of the boys pointed it out perfectly in the last video. The player movement is an unstable mess that has so much code spaghetti, I could basically start an Italian restaurant at this point. And now that I'm talking about boys, I want to take the... Wait. That sounds gay. Now that we are discussing men, Wait, that's even worse. While I'm speaking of masculine men, please subscribe and become one of the boys. Not only will you support Big Daddy Aang, you'll also stay up to date for my latest videos. I see this as an absolute Giga Chat move, and I promise you'll never be traumatized by my content. So back to the video. I deleted the player movement and started completely over. I was feeling confident that this would work because everything was going so well. Maybe things were going a little too well.
What is that I hear? Perfectly good working code? Let me introduce myself. I am the bug bringer, bringer of bugs. Don't run away from me, pesky human. I will make your life a living hell. So let's start small. I see you left your computer unattended. Rookie mistake. Now let me unleash my full power by walking all over your keyboard. Walk, walk, walk. What's this? Still not impressed by my absolute Giga Chad power? You leave me no choice, human. I will use my godlike power to jump this time. Oh shit, just pretend like you did not see that. Let's do this right this time. Get wrecked, mate. My work here is complete, the bugs have been brought. Now let me feast to celebrate my success.
It's true, there are bugs everywhere. Not me, who deleted the player movement script and refused to keep a reference to the original. Well, that doesn't work, and this doesn't work. Let's program some more, see that helps debugging this crap. Debug.log, sure, let's write it down. Not entirely sure what that does, but it has debug in the name, so it must be doing something right. Why write it once when you can write it 5 times? Now it will be 5 times more effective, right? 20 times, 50 times, 100 times. Great, now my entire console is full of crap. Serialize field this value, whatever the fuck that means. Sure, why not start a coroutine while I'm at it? Great, now my game runs at 5 FPS. It still doesn't work, my suffering won't end, and it's all your fault, bug bringer, bringer of bugs. It's all your fault! It works. After what felt like ages, I finally made a better and stable player movement script. It also didn't help that my monitor is literally at the brink of collapsing any second now, and I wish I was making this up, but that's actually true, and here's a video to prove it to you. What do you think, guys? Do I need a new monitor? Yeah, sure, that works fine. Maybe if I just adjust it, it'll work better. Oh, that made things only worse. So yeah, every 5 seconds or so, I'm getting a seizure because my cheap thrift store monitor is beginning to show his roots. Great. But at least my Unga Bunga movement script works fine now. And that brings us to our next problem. Since we've done a lot of work regarding our player, gameplay was still missing out a bit, especially on the health and ammo department. Our player can indeed be damaged and also fire projectiles with a limited ammo capacity, but healing and obtaining ammo are still non-existent. How would one go about solving this major flaw? Meet this weird-looking robot dude. Cute, isn't he? I think so too. In fact, I specifically designed him to be not so aggressive looking as his other robotic counterparts, even resembling a cute form factor when observed from certain angles. Why am I showing you this now? Well, kill the robot and absorb his life juice, crush him while you consume of his fluids, obtain ammunition and health while sucking him dry. Okay, enough robot killing for now. The reason I made the health and ammo pickups a literal creature is because now when you are in combat, you kind of want to time it when you kill the cute little robot. This will drive the player to strategize on how they combat enemies. Because if by accident the little robot gets killed at the start of the fight, that might very much mean your defeat. Also, I wanted to make players feel a little guilty when healing. We do a little trolling. Talking about creatures, there were some of the boys in the comments last video that requested me naming a creature after them. Here's my favorite one by far. Okay, how about you make a character named Glade X2? Please, whenever you're ready. This was so This was so oddly specific, I couldn't help myself but look up the meaning of Glade X2. And turns out it's air fresheners. So here you go, Yamateru. Because you made me laugh, you get to be an Easter egg in the game. I will hide these somewhere in my digital landscape. And if you think you can make me laugh as well with a request like this to be, in his words, a part of history, then let me know in the comments below, and who knows, maybe you will take part in the next video. After these implementations, the game was seriously beginning to feel like an actual game. But there was still something missing. I really wanted to reward the player even more for exploring the worlds I was about to build. And I also wanted to give the player a sense of progression in my game. I wanted you to become stronger the further you were in the game. So to combine these two problems and make a single solution, I invented the following. This is a swap station. It's a station to swap your current ability for a new one. For example, if I have a projectile with 5 damage and 3 knockback and so ammo, I can now swap it out for a new ability with completely different statistics. The statistics will of course become higher and higher as you progress in the game, so now you have an incentive to explore the various worlds and upgrade your character in the process. I also went out of my way to create a save file system using JSON files that save your currently equipped weapons. By having this game-changing feature, I hope to greatly improve play of the game. As I was making these game-changing features, I let my friends playtest the game. However, I noticed that there's a bit of a learning curve present in my game. So to make playtesters in the future be able to play my game and be familiar with the controls at the same time, I began making a tutorial level. And as you all know, when I say make, I actually mean cook. And that sounds so fucking dumb. It's the cue for the edit. Go! This tutorial level perfectly showcases what the final style of the game is going to look like. The first world of the game will be set in a futuristic cyberpunk-like world. There are going to be 3 major themes in the game, and this is definitely one of them. I absolutely love a futuristic setting in a video game, and I figured since you're fighting robots, this would suit the game very well. The level gives a quick introduction to how the player behaves and moves, going over the jump, slide, jump, air dash jump, wall run, hover, grapple, and fire mechanics. It might be a little bit too much to take in all at once, but my level design will be going over these features gradually as well. For now, it's an excellent way to let players know the possibilities in my game and to familiarize playtesters with the mechanics of the game. So with these things all done, there was only one thing left to do. I want the player to work towards a certain goal each world. Okay. I'm about to announce another major thing in my game, and the GigaChat edits are getting a bit repetitive, so excuse me for leaving this one out. Just kidding, lol. This bad boy not only looks cool, but acts accordingly. For now, he has 3 different stages that he switches between. Turret stage, laser stage, and homing missile stage. Can you stop? Dude. stop fucking making that sound. I'm recording a video. Yeah, don't do that. Okay? Yeah, what are you looking at? Huh? You've been making so much noise this entire day. I can't even record a single line.
I will do whatever I want, human. Frankly, I don't give a fuck.
The homing missile stage is interesting though, because after he's done firing his missiles, he will have to cool down for a bit. While cooling down, he will reveal a weak spot to the player. This is the most efficient way of killing him, since just firing at him normally doesn't do a lot of damage. Now, with all of these things made, I felt very accomplished. My hard work finally showed off and gave me something cool to play. Something that doesn't look like the caca and doo-doo I started with this month. Satisfied for the day, I made my weekly backup. What? File too big to push. Come on, I don't have time for this. I'm tired. I want to quit for the day. Huh. I've got to revert this commit and redo it without the file. Revert commit. Not sure what that does, but I guess it removes it. Okay, now let's delete the file that's too big. Wait. What? This is not right. Where's my boss? Where's my level? What? No, 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 no. It's all gone. And it's 100% my own fault. A week's worth of work down the drain. A week of my time wasted, gone in the abyss. When this happened, and let me be real with you for a sec, I got so sick, I almost puked. It happened at the end of a very stressful workday. I finally got the end bus working. I was feeling good. I just made a recording of the final result, and then this happened. Apart from that, the commit that was reverted got deleted from the file history. You can't really see it in the video because it was a reenactment. I don't record when I make a commit to GitHub because that's just not interesting content, taking this as an exception. I think I grinded all night long to look for an answer on how to revert my project, but it was to no avail. The damage had been done. I made a Reddit post to show people that I was a complete and utter failure, and then I called it a day. I was about to give up. I felt really bad the next day. Couldn't focus, didn't eat. I was right on schedule before this happened, to make this video and showing you guys all the cool stuff I've been doing this month. I was going into a negative spiral. And for a second, I believe that was it for H2Go. You know what? No, I refuse. In fact, I will go on strike for this feeling. This is goddamn life we're talking about. It's hard as hell, and stuff like this happens every now and then. So what? It sucks, but there are people in the world with far greater issues than I'm experiencing right now. I'm a game developer, for crying out loud. This is what we do. We experience setbacks in our work, and if I cry like a little bitch about this, then how am I ever going to release this game? This game will see the light of day. This game will release, and even if it takes my damn blood, sweat, and tears to do this, then so be it. Life's a bitch, but I'm gonna grab it by the hair and make it my bitch. We can do this, we are game developers, and we will succeed. After this turnaround, I was feeling confident. In fact, I was feeling motivated than ever. I love making games, and now I get to do even more of it. This is my passion. This is my dream. Look, Mom, I'm doing it. And with this new mindset, I plummeted myself right back on the grind. Until something peculiar happened. What's that bright light? Wait. It can't be. Could it really be? This Redditor literally became my messiah. When I asked God for a sign, this was definitely it. Just when I had given up all hope, this guy just saved the day without breaking a single sweat. And for that, I am eternally grateful. By using the command prompt and typing in reflog, I was able to see old commits that had been deleted from the commit history. And by reverting the project back to that single commit, I was able to save up to 40 plus hours of work instead of the 50 hours I have lost prior to that. This was one of the biggest reliefs I have had in a long time. With this all fixed, now the month was coming to an end. I had lost some time, but I still had to make this video. I know this video released a couple of days late, but to make up for it, I intentionally made this video quite a lot longer than the last one. The coming month, I will be working on more levels, I will be making more enemies, I will be making more level hazards and obstacles, and I will try to balance the game out a bit. And don't forget, whatever you're doing right now, never give up.
Hey, you're still here. Now that I have your attention, why don't I redirect you to one of Eng's other videos? Don't worry, they are completely free to watch. So click on the box. Or else,